Hello one and all, this is Longjoable, and welcome to day 21. You may be asking, what is day 21? Day 21 means it's been 21 days since Bob and Betty have moved into their house. And day 21 may be, or maybe not, a very important day in the lives of Bob and Betty. So stay tuned, and you may find out, hopefully you will find out why. Okay, so it's 4:23 in the morning, and this is just a normal day, you may think. But now, let's just keep watching. Hopefully later on in the day you'll understand, and maybe I'll understand also, why day 21 is a very important day. So, let us continue watching. Okay, Bob's nearly time for Bob to get up. Bob has work at... Well, Betty has to get up before Bob. Okay, so Betty can get up. Probably got her up a bit early. Well, it's going to say that the carpool is going to be arriving in an hour and about 5 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, 0 seconds. Yeah. There we go. It was a bit off there, 2 seconds off, but I was right. Okay, now Betty needs one logic skill. Logic can be put up by using a chess set or a telescope, but at the moment I'm not going to get that because I need to save this money. If everything works out, I may just have the right amount of money. I probably will have the money, but we'll just see. We will see, everybody. We will see. Okay, so Betty is in a very, very good mood. This is quite impressive how good of a mood. Oh. Okay, something just happened with my heart. Or at least it felt like that. But, okay. Whatever. Okay, it's time for Bob to get up. Now Bob's going to complain that he got woken up. Even though he made this refreshed noise. This noise that symbolizing that he was refreshed. Okay. I'm going to make Betty paint a bit before work. Work's going to start in about a second. If Betty had the extra friend, then she would definitely get the promotion. But sadly, she doesn't have that second friend. And it doesn't seem like Bob will be able to help in that situation. I was just thinking maybe... Oh, look. She has a new uniform, everybody. Betty is now I believe it's a substitute teacher, isn't it? Kindergarten teacher. Well, no, she's just wearing the same get-up she was wearing the first time she went to work. The first level of her job. Now she's on the 3rd level, I believe. Bob may be on the 4th, I think. Maybe. Bob's going to go spray those cockroaches. Bob's carpool is going to come in an hour now. Well, it's going to say at 7, it's going to say that the carpool is arriving in an hour. So this is day 21, a very important day, hopefully. Hopefully, if this all works out. If this goes wrong, day 21 is going to be just a completely average day. So just keep that in mind. Okay. Now, it's going to make Bob watch a bit of TV. Speed this up a bit. I'll probably get up in a minute there. Certain interactions, I suppose if you call it an interaction, but certain things like watching TV or just sitting, your sim is so likely just to stop doing it. Like interactions like, eating, they never stop doing that, or cleaning themselves, or using the toilet, or sleeping, they never stop. But watching TV is definitely one of the ones that they just stop doing whenever they want. Even if their fun bar isn't full. Well, you'll never get that fun bar full, more than likely. Unless it's Sims 2 and you have a gnome. If you have a gnome in Sims 2, then you're going to get that fun bar full quite quickly. Okay. Let's see how the room is looking outside. It's doing pretty good. I was just looking at Betty's room because she's counted as being outside because she's off at work. And the room is pretty high. So I was just wondering, geez, Bob is 4. 4 bars, that's quite high. Now there's the maid. The maid's going to do a bit of cleaning. It's going to take like 30 simoleons off me. Okay, so there we go. Betty's giving me a bit of money. Betty can go to bed now. So hopefully in 2 hours we'll see. We will see. Okay, a bit of stretching there, a bit of stretching. Let's speed this up a bit. Hate that. Just to show you now. Another dog. The amount of dogs, it's just like a highway or something. Just the amount of dogs just passing. But whenever I'm speeding up the game, you know. Okay, yeah, we're good. Bob can go to bed and then we'll get to work on it. Whenever I want to speed up time, I keep my cursor over. Just say if I want to speed up 3 like this, I keep my cursor over the normal speed. Just to turn things back to normal when I want. But you can't see the time when you're covering it, which is quite annoying. So you'll be like, okay, I'm gonna. One second, just send Betty off to serve dinner. But you might be there going, okay, yeah, I'm going to slow down time when it turns 6 o'clock. But you can't tell when it's 6 o'clock because the normal speed thing is in the way. Okay, this is day 21. Nearly time for Bob to get up. Let's get Bob up now. I think my cursor, my mouse is running out of battery. They called it a mouse because, it looked kind of like a mouse. It had a long tail, but to be honest, I'm using a wireless mouse now, so it's starting to look less and less like a mouse. It's one of those awkward, gamer mouses, I suppose, that has specific, what's the word? They're ergonomic, they're made to kind of mold around your hand. But because I'm left-handed, they don't work well because this one is specifically made for a right hand. So it's kind of awkward when I'm using it. I'm used to it now, but to be honest, I probably have really bad finger positioning now, but thanks to this stupid thing. Now, while Bob and Betty are working away at that, let's do this. Let's sell. Let's sell. And now, let's get a bed. I've given it away, haven't I? Here it is. This baby is called the Vibromatic Heart Bed. Now, if you've played The Sims 1, you should know... Wait. No. 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 I shall try it out in a minute, but... Now, this could be in a very important time for Bob and Betty now, if I get this to work. This bed, if I've done right, if I remember right, is quite an important bed for your Sims. Quite an important bed. Bob, you want to finish up eating. Quite an important bed, actually. Quite an important bed. Quite an important bed. Welcome everybody to day 21. I'm such a creep. Here we go, people. Should we have a baby? Yes. Congratulations, it's a girl. Please name the new baby. Oh god, I didn't expect a girl. Let's name it I'd probably hate myself for calling it that, but what could we call it? What could we call it? I shall name her Bobina in honor of her father. I'm going to pause this for a second because Bob is trying to slap Betty, but no. There we go. Let's welcome the baby, Bobina. And there we go, people. Welcome to day 21. Bob and Betty are finally parents. I'm so proud. There we go. And on that note, I shall call the butler. See how much it costs. Betty, you can play with the baby. I kind of regret. Oh, no. We cannot afford a butler. The reason I was trying to get a butler is because with the butler would help in taking care of the baby. So yeah, the baby, the whole idea of the baby in The Sims 1 is just this. It's basically, it's a little baby that stays in a... I'll move it. I don't think I can move it. Yeah. But it's basically a little baby that stays in a little cot like this, and you have to take care of it. Unlike Sims 2, it's basically a doll, and you have 3 interactions with it. You can feed, play with it, or sing. And the baby you'll know when when there's something wrong with the baby. Yeah, so there isn't much to it, I suppose. You just, compared to Sims 2 babies, it's quite a lot easier. Yeah, there you go. The baby will start crying, meaning that there's something wrong with it. So basically, you basically have to send one or two of your Sims to take care of the baby. Little Bobina needs help. Bobina, what was I thinking? So, yeah, this is day 21. I didn't want to say it, but this is what I was trying to do. See, it's just a little doll, but I'm sorry that I wasn't talking much there. There were people outside, and also I was thinking things through. The baby is still crying, so it probably needs to be fed. In Sims 2, taking care of the baby is probably it's probably a lot harder than Sims 1, and it's probably about the only thing that's harder than Sims 1. Yeah, you can. Okay. The baby seems to be fine now, even though he was screaming. Bob, you can go to bed, and Betty, you can use the toilet. So now things are going to be a bit awkward. Taking care of a baby in The Sims 1 is pretty awkward, but it's a lot easier than Sims 2. So hopefully things won't go horrible. Your baby can be taken away if it's not taken care of well, so what I'll probably have to do is alternate days with my Sims, because both Bob and Betty are gone around the same time each day, so that's not good. Yeah, just go to bed. Yeah, so I was completely shocked there for a minute. Everything just started hitting at the same time. If the baby is in the same room as the parents, if I may say, then if it starts crying, it's going to wake up both the Sims. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to move the cot into a different room, and I'll have to keep constant watch on it that way. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. See, both of them have to wake up. Bob will need sleep anyway. Betty can take care of the baby. Probably needs to be fed. So little Bobina will need a good lot of care. And hopefully ye will become close to Bobina as well. Why did I choose Bobina? Because I thought it was quite funny, and I didn't want to get serious about it. Betty, will you take care of your baby? No, there we go. Bob can grab some food, I suppose. Betty can take care. Baby stops crying immediately. Yep, so there we go. That's day 21 over. And I said that this episode is revolving around day 21. So, Bob and Betty are finally parents. So whatever about things being boring, everybody, that's going to change. Bob and Betty are parents now. It's a big deal. Will Bob and Betty be good parents? Will I be a good God? Sorry if I... will I be... God, I suppose in Sims 1 you do play as God, but will I be a good spectator? Find out next time on my Let's Play of The Sims. My Let's Play The Sims. Oh God, this is going to be torture. See you next time.